Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake goes by.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
I like that. Higher.
Let's
Just Blaze.
higher.
Bauer. It's nothing higher?
No, it's higher.
It's higher. Oh, okay,
higher,
okay.
higher.
But nothing's higher.
Nothing's higher than that.
I
Not
like
right
that.
now.
You know, and we're just talking about this whole DJ scene, you know, how it's transformed now where you see guys like Bauer or Steve Aoki or Tonight or these different people, you know, DJs now can entertain 40 to 50,000. You were saying being on the road is a whole new experience for you, right?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've toured before. I've DJ'd before. I've done shows, et cetera, et cetera. I started out DJing. But what's happening now in the DJ world is completely unlike anything that's ever happened before, where they are, you know, like when I was being on the road with Jay, I was the DJ. You know what I mean? Now I am the star of the show for that hour that I'm on stage. And it's crazy because like just the energy, it's tiring, don't get me wrong. I'm on the road 4 or 5 days a week, but the energy is so positive, and it's kind of in a lot of ways the antithesis of what's happening in a lot of hip hop right now. Whereas, like I was telling you before, the new catchphrase is no new friends. Yeah. At these festivals, it's the exact opposite. It's like make friends with everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. The it's a good positive energy, and I ain't gonna front, the money's crazy.
The money's crazy. God damn it, the money's crazy. Let me ask you this. We were talking about the Control record, that Big Sean records featuring Jay Electronica and Kendrick, you know, calling all that. How do you feel about that when he talks about all these new era MCs and says, you know, I'm trying to murder you. You're my dudes, but I'm trying to murder you.
I mean, that's generally the spirit. Yeah. Like, you know, you do a record with somebody, you're trying to outshine that person on that record. Yeah. And in the spirit of hip hop is based essentially on competition. So he's basically saying what every other rapper is already thinking. Yeah. We can do this record together, I'm gonna murder you. You know, or when my album comes out, I'm trying to murder your album. Even if you're my man, if you're my homie. You know, it's the same thing with producers, like in DJs. It's like, all right, you had a great show, I'm trying to murder your show. Yeah. You know, you made a great record, I'm trying to murder your record. Yeah. So he's just saying what's already on everybody's mind anyway.
So let's say like, you know, Timberland has been doing extremely well. As a producer, when you in the lab, you trying to murder what the last producer did?
You know, to be honest, I'm a weirdo in the sense that I am not to say that people who are competitive are insecure. Yeah. But I'm so secure with what I've done, I don't really care what anybody else is doing.
Okay, so for real, blasting off right now, you don't want to.
That's awesome. Yeah. That gives me more records to play in the club.
Good point, because you're going to DJ.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not worried about what you're doing. Yeah. Because if you're doing well, that means you give me more ammunition to do well in another world. So when I step into the studio, I'm the only person I'm really trying to outdo is myself.
You know, Drake's producer 40 has done he's been very consistent.
Yeah, 40's
awesome. But you know, I don't hear a whole lot of talk about, I don't know, not because I think people disregard him, but he should be in that conversation now, top producers.
I'm definitely I agree with you on that. I think 40 is probably a bit more, he's a little younger. Yeah. But along with that, I think he's just also comfortable being the background dude. Because you know what? Even if you're in the background, the money don't change. Yeah. You know what I mean? The finances don't change. You're still going to make that same money whether you're in the forefront or the background. Pardon me. So I'm not to say that money is the main motivation, but that doesn't change. Yeah. And I think with some people, like, it took me a long time to figure out a way to come into the forefront without trying to look like I was being in the forefront. You know what I mean? Which is why I just started branding my records or tagging my records. Like, that way, you at least knew the name. Even if you didn't know the face, you knew the name. You knew the name. And when you heard the name, you knew something was about to go there. Yeah. You know, and you know, it took me a long time to get comfortable in my own skin and with who I was musically to be able to get to that point where I could do that and not have a problem kind of starting to be in the forefront in the spotlight.
As a result of this verse, I'm curious, while we're talking about producers, do you anticipate, like, now you're going to start hearing these other guys come back in verses and, you know, just have a wordplay, just kind of friendly competition?
I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a couple of shots back. I like
it.
But I think, like I said, in this case, I think it's good for hip hop.
I do too.
I think it needs to be shaken up a little bit. Okay. But there was, you know, it's not that it's stagnant or stale, because there's a lot of great music coming out right now, but we haven't had that competition, that competitive edge in a while.
Yeah, it's been a lot of hugging.
Yeah, it's been a lot of my brother. Yeah. A lot of my brother, my G, my this, my that.
And that's good though, because at least they're not shooting and fighting.
Definitely.
Okay, and I think the competition is only going to raise the bar.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.